Hey guys, my name is DJ from Team Mercury, and today I'm going to be doing a dual commentary with my buddy Jay from Team Mercury.
What's up, guys?
And so basically, in this commentary, we're going to help you guys out. We're going to give you guys some tips for playing hardpoint, and especially hardpoint in league play.
Yes, that is the intention of this commentary.
So pretty much, I'm going to just jump right into it. And the first and foremost, most thing you need to know, this is absolutely crucial, is you got to know the hills. I mean, you have to know exactly where they're going to be, and you got to make sure that you're at them as soon as they spawn, because as soon as a hill switches, that is free time. If the other team is oblivious, that is free points you can get, and if you let them get it first, that's a big mistake, and you're going to be missing a lot of points. I mean, we've had plenty of games that are down to just the second on either the win or the lose, and or the loss. And I mean, if you can get to a hard point 10 seconds faster than the other team, and if your team knows what you're doing or they're doing, then you're gonna pretty much win it every time, or you're gonna get that jump on them, which can make you guys come back and pretty much make or break the game. The second thing, which is also very important, and it kind of actually ties along with the first thing, is understanding the spawns. And what I mean by that is, for example, on slums, the first hard point is in the very center. We like to call it circle. And when you're in that circle, you have to make sure that your team is back towards the shed on the, I guess, south side of the map. And if you guys are pushed up too far, or if you're on the opposite side of the map, you're going to spawn on that side of the map. And then the other team will get to jump to that next hard point. So you got to know where the hard points are and position yourself accordingly. Because, you know, if you guys all die to a freak lightning strike, then you guys will all spawn near the hard point. And I can't tell you how many times we have lost points and even maybe lost a game or two because we just spawn across the map and we're not close to the hard point. And another tip is don't use the suppressor. It's just not worth it, honestly. People are already going to know where you're going to be. They're not really going to be looking at the radar as much as they are their screen to make sure that they can kill you in time. So really using a suppressor won't do you any good, and you get a little bit extra damage, especially with SMGs now that they nerfed them. And basically, I mean, it's just kind of, it goes against common knowledge, I guess, because everybody kind of wants to use a silencer and stay off the radar. But when it comes to league play and winning gunfights, it's just not necessary. And the last tip that I'm going to give is weapon differences on your team. You guys got to have both assault rifles and submachine guns. If you guys are all running SMGs, you might be able to pull it together and pull out the win, but having at least one or two people using an assault rifle like the AN-94 or the M8 is going to be really helpful, because you guys don't want all the people in the hard point. You maybe want one or two or three in the hard point, but you always want that one guy who's the cutoff man, who's like sitting in a balcony or something like that, and who can kill people that the people in the hard point won't be able to see as well. And with assault rifles, that's just going to be the best way to do it, honestly, because they're for more long range, and you know, people are going to be coming at you with all different lines of sight. And so to have that weapon diversity in your team, it's just super helpful.
Yeah, those are some really good points. And just to tie into that, each person on your team has to have a specific focus for each hardpoint. Some people, usually I like to have two people in the hardpoint, one person as a cutoff, and the other person going to the next hardpoint with about 20 seconds remaining on the last hardpoint. So if you're able to set up nicely in the hardpoint currently, use up all the time that is remaining with that hardpoint and get all the points, and then as well as have the next hardpoint and have the cutoffs towards the next hardpoint on lockdown, you're almost going to guarantee yourself at least like 40 points between those two hardpoints. And that also ties in with which gun you're using. Typically for cutoffs, I'd like to use an assault rifle, because then you're able to pick off people from long ranges and also win some of those closer range gunfights. But SMGs just don't have the power at a long range gunfight. But if you're, say, the person that is going to be at the next hardpoint first, you're definitely going to want a submachine gun with either lightweight or extreme conditioning, so you can run around the map really quickly and set up a good spot inside of the hardpoint. The next tip that I have, or that we have come up with, is that the kill streaks that you use are really important. And kill streaks can be a big game changer when it comes to hills that are outside of like a covered area, that are hills that are outside. Sorry. The first tip that, or the first kill streak that we like to use as a team is the Hellstorm, and then the second one is the Lightning Strike. Although these are like kind of higher kill streaks, and they might be more difficult to get in a league play game because you're playing like pretty good people, they're probably the most important when trying to lock down the next hill, cut off somebody with capture the flag, or even winning that last kill with the search and destroy match, or stopping a bomb plant or something like that. But the Hellstorm and Lightning Strike are also like, you're able to look at that and call out where the enemies are moving to, and you're able to get at least 1 or 2 kills with each one of those. The last one is just sort of up for interpretation. DJ, I know he likes to run either Sentry Gun, I almost said Sentry Club, Sentry Gun, or AGR. AGR is typically too high in my personal opinion for me. I can just cycle through the other kill streaks if I'm really on a roll, and I like that. But I like to use the Death Machine because in hardpoint, if you're in the hardpoint with the Death Machine, it's very easy to take out 3, 4, and as many people that are rushing at you as you want, because it's just like a 2 bullets at close range, 3 at like medium range. It's just a ridiculous machine gun, and they definitely gave it a good name when they gave it the Death Machine. But that also ties into my next and final point, which is understanding where people are going to be coming from. So I'm going to use the example on Raid of the kitchen. The kitchen is the second hill. We call it kitchen because there's like an oven, and it's next to that big money room with all the cocaine and stuff in it. But there's 2 main entrances with the tertiary, that's the one, window into that money room. So you know that if you're spawning near the hardpoint, that your teammates are going to be coming in from the back, and whenever they die, they'll be able to look right or left to make sure that nobody's coming in from the back entrance. So what you really need to watch out for is the front entrance. And knowing which entrance the enemy is going to be coming through allows you to predict their movement and allows you to be ready for a gunfight that they're not expecting, because you can be camping at different corners, lying on the ground. They just don't know where you are, but you know where they're coming from. So it's really important to know the hills, watch the time, know the spawns, and just make sure that you've got a good firm grasp of the hills and like the best spots to be located in the hills in order to win hardpoint games. So hopefully these tips were useful for you guys. And DJ, do you have anything to add to this video?
I think that pretty much sums it up. I really do think if you guys implement a couple of these tips into your strategy, you guys are going to flourish a lot more than you did before.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and hopefully you enjoyed and find these tips useful.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Peace.